Well now.
And then the Monokuma and Cubs Theater segment began. But with all the Mono Cubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. Oh my god! Am I wrong? Masterpiece is beautiful.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair would end.
Wrong? Like, oh my god!
I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You are naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
I like naivete. Naivete. Emphasis on the tape.
Maki totally gets me.
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow.
Naivete.
And broke into the hangar with an exisal.
Okay, so far that's yes. Nothing
when
new.
I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
Okay, so far so
That
good.
should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
Oh, because it requires time to circulate in the body, so I think she was going to use it as leverage to get the truth out of Kuchi. Maki!
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true
Exactly.
intentions before he died.
So she was giving him a chance to tell the truth, or was going to maybe say, like, I'll get you the antidote if you tell me the truth.
And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right?
Soki, stop picking favorite apparently, I will never pick favorites again. Because they always sacrifice themselves for the greater good of the team.
He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game.
Listen, it's not my fault, Pebbles. I'm just drawn to people like that. I'm drawn to people who sacrifice themselves, apparently.
That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game.
Plot twist, Kuchi has a dark background. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
It seems like a too obvious of a hint. Like, hints are supposed to be like little tidbits. Like, you know, like the flour to make cookies, not the entire, like, it's not like the entire dough. It's like the part of the cookie, not the whole cookie.
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully.
Plot twist. Chooses a master. Never mind. Even I can't put. Yeah. Again, I don't think they would do that twice because they already kind of did that in chapter 1. So I don't think they would do that twice.
So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying.
We already had MCB Mastermind would be kind of cliche, not gonna lie. It would be too much to have it, especially twice. Maybe like if it was once in the first game and then once in the third game, but not twice in the same game. An in real life Danganronpa stream? What do you mean, like a series, like a show? That'd be cool.
But anyway, why are you starting a killing game? but it should have ended. I already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Who's doing the knocking?
Shut up, you asshole!
She just wants revenge. She doesn't like.
I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow.
But Kato jumped in the way. Like, we could have our own talents and, like, plan deaths in here. Or, that'd be kind of interesting. Like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of, like, role-play thing. That'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, because she wanted to get, because again, at that point, she just saw red. She just wanted to kill Kuchi because she thought it would be better for the entire group. Not just for her, but for the group. She wanted to do it for Kato, for Shoes, for everybody. But I think Kato jumps in the way here.
But then...
Yep. Kato saved. I saw it. Because Kato believes in everybody too much. Like, he believed Kuchi could be better. And he didn't want anybody to... Because he knew that guilt would be on Maki for too long. Because he didn't want Maki to be a killer anymore. He wanted Maki to be better. Oh shit, kid, my baby, no.
What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison.
It can be set up at, in a hospital. What do you mean it can be set up in a hospital too? Oh, you mean, the D&D roleplay. That'd be interesting.
I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
Oh, so that's why the antidotes were on the desk, because she was hoping she could save Kato, but it was too late.
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that...
She killed two people.
What? I ended up killing Kaito.
I figured that Kaito either she shot Kuchi and missed and accidentally hit Kaito, or Kaito jumped in the way. So so Kaito was just what do you call it? Collateral. Or not, yeah, is it collateral? Collateral damage? That he got a casualty. He was a casualty of the whole thing.
When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed.
So Maki is the killer. Collateral damage. Thank you, Redmond. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, 'cause I think it's collateral damage.
I assumed it was Kokichi's doing. But because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore.
Oh, I wonder if Kato put himself and Kuchi into the press to help cover up what Maki had done.
I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window.
So the poison we found isn't actually poison, it's the antidote to the poison. That's why the label was all covered up, because if we had known that, then we would have known somebody was trying to save somebody from being poisoned.
Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Oh, so wait, so Kato grabbed the antidote, but Kuchi took it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
I mean, he technically did go to space. He just doesn't know it.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap.
Something seems off, though. I feel like this seems off. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, he technically did go to space. I feel like something's off, though. I feel like either she grabbed the wrong antidote, or he still died from bleeding.
Or
Maybe not.
maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
Kaito's gonna kill Kuchi to protect Maki.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
He did it for Maki. He didn't do it for Kuchi. He did it for Maki to protect her. So then, because again, she didn't want to be an assassin anymore. She wanted to be an actual person. She wanted to be herself, not an assassin anymore.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily.
I'm into it.
Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that.
I feel like after this part, Maki doesn't know what happened. I'm buying Kuchi new markers, new coloring books, and new toys because what Kuchi has done is oh my goodness.
You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
So wait, he's gonna go along with it?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run
Pebbles is like, what?
and live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
That's why it was all cut up, because she tried to stab it. I don't think stabbing technology, it's not like back in the good old days where you could just kick a TV and it would just work all of a sudden. Live like, oh my goodness.
In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks in the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone.
So that's why it stopped, yeah.
The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave.
So wait, does that mean technically Kato's the Blackened? Because what I'm thinking is that Kato was still alive, and he killed himself and Kuchi together. Like, he killed himself and Kuchi to make it so then technically Maki wasn't the Blackened. He took himself out before Maki's poison set in. So technically Kato's the Blackened, and he killed himself and Kuchi. They both, yeah. So that's why it stopped. Yeah.
That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial.
Oh, to get revenge.
In exchange for all of your lives.
Oh, wow, you... Damn! I did not sign up for this. I thought we were friends.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him!
Oh, she really angry.
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer!
I feel like she's gonna open up the cockpit and realize it's empty.
You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
You about to die, I have a feeling.
So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for?
Oh, does this have a two endings? Is there like a Maki ending and like everybody die ending?
You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together.
But if you vote for Maki no. Oh, okay. I was like, no, okay. Have weapons? We have weapons? No, we don't have weapons. Except, well, robots have weapons, yes.
Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Because either way he gets what he wants, he gets to spare. Either way he gets to spare. It doesn't matter. He's just crazy like that.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet.
I mean, you can't vote. So Kuchi could kill Maki if she tried to attack her. I mean, true, but I don't think he would vote for as much. I mean, I would vote for Kuchi too.
We don't have the whole truth.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, there's another hidden truth within your testimony.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. I finally understand!
A hidden truth?
What's the hidden truth, though?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Kato protecting Kuchi, the control panel being damaged, Maki becoming the Blackened, Kuchi drinking the antidote? No. Is it Maki being... Oh, it's Maki being the Blackened. I don't know. Listen, I was just... What?
Damn it!
Thankfully, I have a lot of hearts. Wait. Kato protecting Kuchi. This?
That's it!
Why is that what it?
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
Yeah, but why would that be what's confusing? Is it because the hangar should already be open? No alarm? Oh, that's right, because if she had walked... Oh, Renamon Big Brain. Renamon Big Brain. Because again, if she had walked up to the panel, the alarm should have gone off. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. You're right.
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh my.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
Yeah, even if you weren't like in front of the shutters and you were just in front of the panel, should have done the same thing.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
So somebody disarmed the alarm at the time.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy.
I think Monokuma just interjects like, no, it's not. And no.
If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
And why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
That's right, there must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. What are we trying to find out? Why the alarm wasn't on? Maybe Kuchi turned it off. Hatch's electronic lock, crossbow,
I did
electric
attempt to
bomb.
enter the hangar.
What was the other one?
And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Yeah.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Yeah. Oh
Maybe
my
it
god.
was just broken.
Carry that catch. Shoot.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with her?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
It seems like the alarm system itself was working properly, so what can we learn from this? I really need Himiku's ability to come into effect right about
I did
now.
attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel
Yeah,
with my
so
knife.
that's right, that's not a lie.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Okay,
But if you had approached the shutter,
okay.
the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
I don't think that's,
Maybe
I think
it
that's the
was
lie.
just broken.
The electro bomb?
I'm not
Oh,
going
that's
to
right,
tell
because
any
there's
more lies.
3 of them. Because there's 3 of them. Who had the other 2 bombs? Kuchi had the other 2. I didn't think about it. Oh,
I did
thank you,
attempt to enter
Himiku.
the hangar.
Thank you, Himiku. I appreciate you.
The alarm would have
No.
100% certainty.
Found it! Ah, yes, my big brain. So smart. This ability is really overpowered.
There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had 1 bomb, and she used it during the raid this month.
So that means somebody else had a bomb at the same time. I mean, it does save time. It does, but it makes the game a lot easier because then once you have the truth bullet, all you have to figure out is just where the truth bullet goes. And it's like, it's pretty easy when there's only like 3 or 4 options.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Not unless somebody else had a bomb.
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb?
Exactly, why would he use it? So somebody else has one. But, yeah.
I had no
but what?
reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
Exactly, which means somebody in the... Kebab? Wait a minute, because Kebab was close to Mew, right? So he was close to Mew. Could Mew have technically given Kebab... No, wait. Kebab couldn't have used it. Wait, no, he couldn't, because he's allergic. Right? He said he's allergic to the particles from the bomb. So I don't think he could use it. Shirogane wouldn't make sense. Maybe? What? Well, maybe still Kebab. He could because he was sick. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Right? I don't know. I don't remember anymore.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
I don't know, maybe? But we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then...
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What was the real objective then? I'm so concerned. Kato was trapped with Kuchi. Maybe he got me. That's true. Kaito could have used one. Kuchi is a. Oh my goodness, ghosts.
What?
Disable the sensor? Maybe. Oh, that's true. That's right. Somebody, because it's a 50-yard radius, so whoever threw the bomb could have used it to disable the sensor, the life sensor for the press. You're right. So Kato could have used it to disable the sensor, so then technically the press would have killed both him and Kuchi. So technically, instead of just instead of a dead body being in there, the sensor would be broken. So technically, like you said, the sensor would be broken. So then Kuchi and Kato got into the press and literally died. So then technically Kato would be the Blackened, because Kato was the one that killed Kuchi. We come back with an And the main objective of Kuchi's electro bomb was to turn off the sensor, disable the press. Yeah.
That's it.
Again, the alarm was just the collateral damage within the 50 radius.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
So Kuchi's. I don't know about that. He hasn't given me one piece of evidence so far.
Deactivate the safety function?
I mean, 50 yards is huge. You're good? I'm glad you're good.
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system.
It would. Well, but wouldn't the hydraulic press not be able to work too? Technically, if you disable the function, wouldn't the hydraulic press also not be able to work? Maybe that's why it kind of stuttered stopped, because the bomb went off and it kind of like made it stop for a second and then it continued to go. But I think the hydraulic press would have worked after the bomb. Nope, mechanical pressure. Oh, that's true. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's just gravity at that point. Is that Kuchi? Oh, also it was a lot of blood too. Yeah, a lot of blood for one body.
It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. I'm right. It means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong?
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence? What piece of evidence is called into question in safety? Mastermind of the killing game, Kato's cause of death, the credibility of the death video. The credibility of the death video. No, oh, the cause of death. I think it's gonna be the cause of death.
Oh no!
It's either the cause of death or the video, so I had a 50-50 chance. Cause of death?
That's it!
There we go. I thought maybe it was the credibility of the video.
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Yes, the cause of death could now be the hydraulic press?
This is it!
Oh, what a shocker.
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
But again, I don't think Kaito went alone. I think Kaito took Kuchi with him. I think they're both dead.
What? He could've?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter.
Oh, unless Kaito said, hey, Kuchi, put me into the hydraulic press and kill me or squish me, so it makes the evidence, you know, more muddy, so then maybe Maki might go free. And right when he did the press, Kaito threw the bomb, and now it went from Maki being the Blackened to Kuchi being the Blackened. I mean, that could also be the case too. Like, he tried to set up so then it would shift the Blackened from Maki to Kuchi.
So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It was Kuchi.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know.
I mean, it's true.
Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press.
Oh, so he's bringing, oh my god, so he's bringing in, what did he die by first, the press or the arrow? Did the poison kill him before the press killed him, or did the press kill him before the poison killed him? Because technically you don't know how fast the poison enters the body, so you have to guess what killed him first.
Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too.
With what evidence the body is there is a pancake in the hangar, Himiko.
Right, Shuichi?
I don't think we can, not without the body. In a forensic lab. Pancake. No, Mudkip, we do not eat human pancakes. I'm hungry. We don't eat human pancakes. Go make other pancakes. Go make banana pancakes. Is it really possible to determine Kato's actual cause of death? Kato's cause of death, the poison arrow, the hydraulic press. It is not possible. No, it's not possible. Unfortunately, it's not. Oh, fuck. Are they gonna have to take a chance?
But Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
So it's gonna be like a 50-50 thing?
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Yeah, because literally, we can't tell. Literally, we have to take a 50-50 chance if it's Maki or Kuchi.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim.
It's the unknown cause.
But rather, the unknowable culprit!
Or the unknowable culprit. That's kind of the same thing. It's close enough.
No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Oh my god, no, don't do this to me.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes.
Am I really? Oh my god.
So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
Is it really gonna make me choose?
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
No! Intuition? What? I feel like it's still Kato. I feel like Kato's the blackened. I'm voting Kato. I think Kato tried to help cover up Maki doing it.
Hey, that's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting
Oh,
time.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill Kuchi.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already.
Get Bear. You're not helping.
This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you?
What happens if Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is? And that's why Monokuma is trying to stall, because Monokuma doesn't know. Maybe that Monokuma doesn't even know.
Just like you always do.
Huh?
He doesn't. Monokuma doesn't even know who the culprit is.
Yes, of course.
He doesn't know. That's why he's been sweating the whole time. He doesn't know. Even Monokuma doesn't.
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
So either way we vote, we'll be right. No matter what, we'll be right.
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Because he was being patrolled by the robot, so he wasn't able to watch and know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Nah, he knows. Are you sure? He doesn't look very sure, Pebbles.
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
He doesn't look very sure about himself, Pebbles. What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
He says he knows, so he knows. I don't know. I don't know, that face isn't very trustworthy. Also, the profuse amount of sweat coming off of him is not helping.
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Because he wasn't able to watch. He was being controlled. It's warm, so guys. I sweat to. I mean, you're right. It's all the bodies in this room. It's the body heat it gets to you. It's a little stuffy. Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either. So that means whoever we would have voted for, Monokuma would have been like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's the black, and okay, take him away. Like, again, because he doesn't know. If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it! So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out.
He was trying to figure out who the mastermind was.
He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
Or that. Wait, if that's the case though, if he was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either, that means Kokichi is not not the mastermind. So Kuchi is not the mastermind if he's trying to do that, because again, he would be trying to fool himself, which would be stupid.
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
What's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
No, it's a lie. His sole purpose was the biggest fuck you to Monokuma, so he was trying to make a murder that...
How many elements of this case would be cleared up?
So he's trying to play Monokuma at his own game, in a sense.
Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct?
But when we got the monopad, we had like literally nothing.
That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
The exocyles? The robots?
Perhaps there are hidden cameras, strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was. The electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Oh, so when he used the bomb, it didn't just neutralize the, what do you call it? The emergency laser for the hydro, what do you call it? The hydro press. It also neutralized any cameras that would allow Monokuma to see who killed and who was killed and who killed. But by doing that, he has killed people to get their 3 wrongs of... Yeah, I still don't like how he got there. I mean, yes, it's great that he's trying to help, or it's great that he's trying to beat Monokuma in his own game, but he did sacrifice a lot of innocent people. It disabled everything. I mean, technically, he kind of has.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
He pretty much gave it's like giving somebody who suppressed the gun. Yeah, technically he didn't pull the trigger, but he gave somebody who was in a vulnerable state a gun. Yeah, it was like he pushed people to commit murders and got them killed. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't make it up for anything in my opinion. Because he's still been lying and been very manipulated. He's doing it for his own gain. He's not doing it for anybody else except for himself. He's always been very selfish.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exocells... Yes, the exocells weren't protecting Monokuma.
The 4 exocells in the courtyard around Monokuma, they're attacking him, bullying him, watching him, admiring him! Ah, yes, his luscious fur. They were watching him.
That's it!
They're what allows him to see what's going on.
They were watching Monokuma.
To make sure Monokuma wouldn't be able to see what was going on in the murder. He used Gooma's gentle nature and wants to help people to kill his brash nature. He used Moon and want to kill him. Yeah.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Oh, at the time the robots were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him.
They would be facing out. But they were trying to protect, instead of trying to protect Monokuma from something from getting to Monokuma, they were trying to protect, they were trying to keep Monokuma from getting out and doing something. So you think of it this way, he is more sad than anyone that Guma and others even died. He has been doing what he's doing for everyone else. His main goal was to straight out stop killing game. It's not his fault you tried to murder. I mean, that's not true. He wasn't sad about Guma dying though, Ghost. Remember, he said that the tears were false. He said that he didn't actually feel sad for Goomba. That's a complete, he has always been, he doesn't care about anyone else. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I don't believe that he was sad about Goomba Ghost. Because again, like right afterwards, he laughed about it and he went all crazy about it and like was actually happy about it. I don't believe that he was sad about what happened to Goomba. Because it was just another like, it was like Goomba was just a pawn to him in the chess game. That's the thing.
They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him.
I don't believe that, because again, I don't believe anything he says, Goats. How can you believe anything he says when he's lied the entire game? Not my fault. I take in everything about someone's character and their actions to make a judgment. Yeah, again, we don't know because he's lied so much, Goats. How can you say that he actually would? Because again, yeah, he might have been lying, but he might not have been because he's been lying the entire game. At the point of his character goes, we don't know. Exactly. You can't say that he wasn't sad because that was a lie, and you can't say he was sad because that's like you can't say he was sad because that might be a lie, and you can't say he wasn't sad because that also could be a lie. So, and that's why I don't like his character. He lies the entire game, so you can't even tell if he's good, bad, if he's in it for himself or others. That's saying he's good because you think you know is that you can't know.
They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exosome, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
Yeah, because they were focused on Monokuma. They didn't want Monokuma to lead.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder.
Never said that he's good. I said he had to do what he had to do to stop him. But you've been saying he's awesome. Is that what? That's what we're saying. You've been saying he's awesome, and he's been doing all this great stuff for the group, though. And I don't agree with that. I can say all day long that the sky is brown, and when it's clearly blue, and I still have people believing me because they think it's brown too. It doesn't. Yeah, you were saying, yeah, exactly. And by saying that, you make it sound like you're saying that he's a good person. Because I kept saying I don't like him because he seems really like conniving and malicious and like you liar and stuff. Like, well, you're like, well, just wait, he gets better. I'm like, he didn't get better. He's always been a liar. Like what I've been saying along, he's been really bad. You did say he cared for Goomba, which we do not know. Doing what he needs to stop the killing game doesn't redeem him from being a douchebag and turning people against each other to win. Yeah, okay, I think Kuchi is an awesome character. Especially since when was the sky shit gone? Like, she's like, wait, when was the sky brown?
In which case, it could only be Maki.
Right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
But if that's the case, why would he need the robots to watch Monokuma if he's controlling Monokuma? He could just shut him down. I like Nacho more than this shit saying he's people. Well, again, because he was doing what was in the name of hope, which again, he was gonna kill everybody in the name of hope, even himself. Like, whereas Kuchi's more selfish. Kuchi does what's best for him, where Nacho does what's best for like everybody. Well, getting Goomba killed is not very caring of him. Yeah, no, it's not the best.
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
Yeah, because again, he's been lying the entire game. Why wouldn't he stop lying? Why would he stop lying now?
What?
At least Nacho did things to try to protect everyone. Yeah, Kuchi's just out for himself, and I don't really like selfish characters. I've never been a fan of characters that are really selfish.
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us.
Again, I like the character design. The character design is good, and yes, they made him annoying, and they did a good job at it. But I don't like the character. Like, I hate characters that are always selfish and just do stuff for themselves.
Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
And see, he's still lying.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma?
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
He's got a point, because if he says no, he's not being controlled by Coochie, then he gives away Coochie not being the mastermind. But if he says he is, then it also makes things so he can't say yes or no, because it will muddy up the trial. I still don't think the memories from the flashback lights are really. You think they're like tampered with? I mean, they could be. I mean, it can. Again, he also might be only giving back like half the memories, but not the full memories. So it's like they're still missing a lot of the information that they need to kind of put everything together.
Even more reason to give us the answer.
Yeah, I think they are implanting fake memories. Again, I don't think it's fake. I think it's more that he only gives them what they need to remember. So there's like a lot of empty spots that they need to connect a lot of things.
If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
It's not fair. Again, because Monokuma is all about making the trial fair, so he needs to confess if Coochie's the mastermind or not.
Yeah, tell us! Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know.
Aren't you normally the forward one?
I mean, he has a point. The bear has a point.
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Again, why would he stop? He's lied the entire game. Why would he stop lying now?
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean.
I like how Monokuma was like, yes, if Coochie's not controlling me, that means he was lying. Yes.
With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
Coming back to Twitch, noise.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Bright light burns. Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, K, which is also a lie, technically.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the Exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
I think he was able to get the key, probably the remote from wherever. Whenever you use the key card to open the room, I think it probably had the controls for the robots in it.
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
So Mew made one. Mew's remote control?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
I was gonna say, Coochie's not smart enough to make a control by himself.
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
Wait, doesn't that technically mean he could technically hijack and Kebab too? Doesn't that mean technically he could remote control Kebab?
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the Exosols and took them for a spin.
Like it's not like a go-kart? When Coochie said, I'm the mastermind, I knew he was lying because I figured out Mastermind Trial 1, plus I didn't trust anything. I was gonna say, since chapter 1, I haven't trusted anything Coochie has said. So, like, literally when he said, I'm like, that's highly suspicious. Oh, Durgan, you got it. Yeah, he guessed it like chapter 1. He figured it out.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Now it's like Monokuma versus Coochie right now. There's like a head-on-head. Like Monokuma's like, I don't care. I'll just let this little nugget of info just slide out.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
I mean, we should have known that.
He's just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Shiro's the mastermind, I call it. You call? What do you mean you called it? We don't even know yet, Baron.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
I mean, he could just be an AI. He literally could just be an AI, and the mastermind is the toilet in the hangar. Do you imagine it's just some AI? The AI is in the toilet the whole time. True, truth versus true. I know. Just you wait. I think he might just be an AI. What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Listen, I need to know everything. As a detective, I need to know all information.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kuchi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come in contact with her. So, if so, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind.
I mean, the entire game is about to figure out who the mastermind is, though.
So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
That's true. How is he going to confirm that we're right?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma.
I think Monokuma is literally just going to go off what we're saying in this room. That's literally what's going to make his decision.
But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
What, is he trying to get him to expose who he is? I don't think that would work.
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore.
Oh, Kuchi's saying that Monokuma has to become a part of this trial.
You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Yeah, he's gonna make him a participant, not just the judge. He's now the jury. Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
Is that true? We have chapters. This is only chapter 5. If I remember correctly, there's 6 chapters, so technically this is not the last trial.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win.
See, when I play a game, I intend to win. It's always I this, I that. That's why, again, that's one reason I'm so put off by his character, because I really don't like characters that tend to be selfish.
But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true goal. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma!
Well, this will be interesting.
If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
Whether or not he was in it to the end or not, Kuchi needs to know. He's like, I agree. After what he did to the most innocent, most vulnerable character, I will never forgive what he's done.
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
I don't think he was originally a remnant of despair. I think he fell into despair while during this game.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
Oh, it's become Monokuma in the group versus Kuchi. What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy.
Hell yeah.
If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious?
He's taking hours, it sounds like.
Monokuma joins your party.
So it's literally the entire class plus Monokuma versus Kuchi. Kuchi doesn't remember the remnants of despair a bit because he wasn't present for the last flashback light. Oh, that's true. You're right, Renmon. He wasn't there for the last flashback light. That's right, because when the group was losing hope, they used the flashback light, which gave them hope because they started getting all their memories back. That's right. The ultimate despair headmaster. Oh.
Who invited you?
He's just support. Wow. Welcome to the class. We have cookies. It's fine. Come join.
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
I love Monokuma. Monokuma's precious.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Be quiet so we can... But he's supposed to be helping. Himiku, we kind of need him to talk right now. We kind of need his help. I hate to tell you this, but the bear is actually being helpful right now.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
That's a little robophobic. It's a little robophobic. So another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. The what? What are we talking about? The hydraulic press? Is that what we're talking about? I'm gonna take a guess. The hydraulic press. The murder? Wait, the murder video?
This is it!
Oh, the murder video.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
To the video again, and something was off with the video. It looked like the hydraulic press stopped for a second. Right there.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
I mean, that's true.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the
Wait,
film.
unless neither one is dead, unless both Kaito and Kuchi are alive and no one's dead, but I don't know what would cause all that blood then. There'd be a lot of watermelons. A lot of watermelons.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
And then you would be dead. It'd be the last hug of your life.
Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
50 pounds, that's a lot of hamburgers. That's a waste of perfectly good hamburgers.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
You're lying again, Kuchi. There's a method to your madness. If you want Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video, it must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Who actually gets crushed? Oh my god. What am I making? Oh my god. 6 letters, the time? Timing? Timing. I see a C. Why is there a C? Victim? Is it, oh, Redamon, you're perfect. Thank you, Redamon. You're the brilliant. You're brilliant, Redamon. Redamon, I'm so proud of you. See, words are hard. Words are hard for me. The spelling. This isn't Final Fantasy Pebbles. I need another I. I had to like say it out loud. This is how bad I am at words. Are you an M? You're an M.
I see now.
Victory! This isn't League of Legends. The victory.
The victim.
Huh? Is it even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that...
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. That might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Sorry, my brain just put together the letters into that during. Oh no, you're good. You're good. That was perfect, Renamon, because I would have been there for a long time. Again, I'm not very good at those like hidden letter, like hangman, because again, words are hard for me. So like that's why when I was like, Renamon, you're a savior.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched? Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
We don't just have dead bodies just laying around. It's not like we can be like, oh, I'll just use this one today. This one looks fresh.
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
I mean, that's true.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible.
I mean, it's not impossible. No, it's not necessarily impossible.
The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim?
They could have paused it. Like we talked about that. He technically could pause
we
the footage.
already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Though technically the camcorder can be used to edit footage.
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
Cible.
It might be possible.
Wait, because of the amount of poison? Maybe she didn't give him enough poison?
Huh?
Or it's slow acting. It's a slow acting poison, so technically he could still be alive and just slowly dying a painful death.
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done.
I mean, technically nothing's impossible.
So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
Oh, she's actually. Oh, now we're on. Now we're a team. Now we're best friends again. So you don't want to murder me. I'm glad you don't want to murder me anymore. I appreciate it.
So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito.
Oh, she just wants Kaito to be alive. So she's more just doing it because she's worried about Kaito, or she wants Kaito to be alive.
I don't want that.
Okay then, let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
She gonna smack you.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. Sure, gonna just be quiet.
then let's all talk it over together.
She literally just repeats what other people says. Together. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends. Friendship, the power of friendship.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
And Monokuma. Friendship plus Monokuma.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
I was gonna say, it's probably a lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
Just pause the video. Oh my goodness, you just pause the video, move the body, and then press play again.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
It's not that hard.
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
I mean, she's got a point. It's very suspicious. It's full of lies and deceit. The trick to that video. What could it be? What's suspicious about that? That the hydraulic press stops. Oh my god. Can I pull that hat down over her entire head to keep her quiet? I was like, Himiku, just I'm gonna take the hydraulic press.
Must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
You're not helping there.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
That's exactly.
Oh, that the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
Listen, I think it's what Kebab said. Kato was a robot. I don't think that's the case. I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue. If we put our heads together, we can find the smallest hope. And I won't fall into despair. I think it's what Kebab said. Kebab.
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press...
Oh, fuck. I thought it would be the safety mix. You think so? Oh no, it would be the bomb? Maybe the bomb would do it? Kebab's brother? Just the whole family, they're just all robots. Aren't there multiple multiple robots, yes. But those are the giant Gundam robots. We're talking about like robots that look like humans.
Damn it!
Made a mistake, I need to take it over again. Maybe the bomb?
Must be some trick to that video.
Really? The hydraulic press is what I need to use? Really?
When the hydraulic press...
There we go.
I agree.
Thank you, Hibiko, for your magic. I appreciate it. Magic.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
Exactly.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press...
Look, it slowly goes down and it doesn't stop. Look, it keeps going. It never, like, hesitated. And then you roll out to the last second. So why did it stop?
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
But in the video...
How did they not notice this whole time in the video? Why didn't they never bring up that it stopped for some reason?
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. Oh no, oh my god. I'm disappointed in you, game. Just gonna say that, I'm just disappointed. Is this an exit? Why is there a robot? Get out of here, robot! The emergency stop. The emergency stop was hit. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do the stupid. Ooh. I've messed up. I've made a horrible mistake. Let me just just take care of this. What do you mean no? Oh, this. Let me just take care of this. There. Oh my god, one of them was really the robot and the control panel. Those were my choices, really. I wonder what it could be.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
The emergency stop.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time.
But you can pause the video.
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Oh, the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? What do you mean?
Monokuma, use your big robotic brain. Your big, beautiful brain.
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stop that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. Oh my god. Oh my, Just say it, Shoes. It's not that hard. Just use your big boy words. Oh my, I made a mistake. There's a bomb over here. How would you stop a bomb? And a Really? Really, game? Really? Those were my choices?
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
But it went from being up here to squishing. There's like no gentle like...
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
There was... Really? There's no like that little like... It didn't show... It went from here to like down here. So there was like a jump. A dramatic jump.
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Probably right by the control panel? Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? Are you gonna make me... You're gonna make me look, aren't you? Oh, the arm. The paint arm. Oh, wait, what? No? Because the angle would be wrong and you wouldn't control the press. Oh, it needs to be by the panel, so I was right. It was by the control panel. I thought maybe they could have put it in the arm because then the robotic arm could hold it steady. Because it's really hard to get the perfect angle and hold it steady like that. So it's over here.
There!
Never mind. I was just thinking. I just thought maybe they put it in the robotic arm.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, you would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
So whose body was in the press?
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Oh my god. Shirogane, you're finally useful to the crew.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Wow!
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height.
Just got called out bad. She got called out bad.
When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
What tripod?
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place
Wait.
is like a 4D pocket.
What tripod? We didn't find a tripod, Shirogane. What tripod?
You don't get to make that reference.
What tripod are we talking about?
Then, that logic is correct, right?
Wait, how does she know there was a tripod?
Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
He lives.
Or he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
Oh, Shoes is gonna say that he thinks both of them died.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
Oh.
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
But the mastermind's not Kuchi. Oh, did Himiko slip up?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well. I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
I mean, at this point, he's gonna do anything to get back at you, Coochie.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
So wait, like out into the apocalyptic world? So that means there's no way the bodies can be reused, which means it's either Coochie or Kato or both that were under that press.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Coochie. But so listen here, if we take if we look around the room, who could he have switched bodies with? Maki, use your big beautiful brain and take a elimination process. Coochie and Kato were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was Coochie. Oh my god, the other person in the hangar, really. If it wasn't an old body, it could only be
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Coochie.
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
I have the timeline right. There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time, which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. I can't let anyone escape me this time. What are we doing? Oh my... Victim? I think it's victim again. Victim something. I need to know where a V is. Yeah, okay, so it's victim. I need a T? I didn't see a T. Oh no, there might see a T. Give. Oh, goddamn. I accidentally hit the wrong one. Listen, so it was an accident. Don't worry about it. Don't you laugh at me, Pebbles. Listen, it was an accident. It was a modest mistake. I just wanted to refill my hearts, that's all. It's fine. I did this on purpose.
Let it end here.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't you laugh at me. Listen, I hit the wrong one, okay? Accidents happen. I did not. Oh, wait. Victim. Thanks, Dargan. I really appreciate the support. Is it victim? No. No, I see H's now. Why do I see H's? And I see an E. Place? Help? Victim helped. H. Wait, hold on. Where's an L? I need a P. It's an H! I thought that was a... Oh, you're the D!
I see now.
So they work together. Help! Listen, I clicked...
I overlooked this.
I did my best. It's not my fault I clicked the wrong one. They were really close together.
What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Here comes water per stream. Listen, I mean, this is 2.2 liters. I mean, it's not a gallon. It's probably like a half a gallon, probably. Third of a gallon. I drink one of those per stream.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit.
Before the stream? Listen, shh. You're not supposed to write a splooshy of that. Shh, that's a secret, Renamon. It was between you and me. Listen, if I could drink 3 gallons within the, like, because again, I wake up about an hour and a half before stream. If I could drink 3 gallons in an hour and a half, I think I would die. I'd be dead. I would just literally be a giant water balloon on the floor. That'd be the stream. Just me laying on the floor as a water balloon.
The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim.
That means Kuchi is dead and Kato is alive.
To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
But why would Kato trust Kuchi?
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
Yeah, why would he trust Kuchi though?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
They did agree right in front of Maki roll. I mean, maybe. Oh, maybe Maki knew? Is that what you're saying? Or maybe Maki helped? No, because Maki would have known. So that's because Maki is acting just as confused.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk.
I think Kato did it because he knew it would help from Maki being guilty. Because if he did it, maybe it would help get the what do you call it, the pressure off of Maki and onto somebody else.
So, have you realized who done it yet?
He's trying to make it so then Kato's the black instead of Maki. He's trying to save Maki. No, Kuchi agreed to not impede whatever Kato wanted to do. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right, because he said it would make things more interesting. That's right. He said, I won't stop you because it will make you things more interesting. That's right. I remember that in the bathroom. The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit inside the robot, it can only be them. Okay.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means...
You still have 5%.
Was operating the hydraulic press and camera.
Yeah, what's up? I'm back on my feet.
If the two of them switched while the press was stopped...
Welcome back, Splooshy.
Then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi...
is Kato.
Must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exosome isn't Kokichi.
It's Kato.
It has to be Kaito.
I always say his name wrong. I say Kato and they say Kaito. Kato, Kaito, tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
What did you say?
Tomato.
So the culprit for this case is...
Tomato.
Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced.
I just realized his name looks like tomato too. I don't know why, but I looked at him like, oh look, even his name looks like tomato. His last name.
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
Kaito, Kaito.
I don't want to believe it either. But it's the only way any of this makes sense.
You're so good with names, you are. You're Kaito Tomato. I mean, it would be, at least he wouldn't have to fight anybody for that name. I'm pretty sure you'd be the only one with that.
My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I don't know.
The culprit.
Don't try to take the fall for Kato now. It's too late. Poor Kato also fell as a victim to Stogi's wrong naming. Listen, you know words are hard for me. Listen, sometimes I can't even say my own name. My last name is very hard, and I even have a hard time saying my own last name. My parents did this to me. Huh?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
Listen, I'm not even joking. Like, if I get really nervous, or if I'm like, sometimes I just mispronounce my own last name, and my mom will look at me like, how old are you? And I'm like almost 30. And she goes like, you still can't say your last name? I'm like, listen, it's too, because half my name is German and half my name is Portuguese. So they're both pronounced differently, and it throws me off sometimes. Unless Kuchi didn't actually drink the antidote, maybe. But I don't know, like, why is she taking the fall for him now? And took Maki's, maybe.
Because I'm the culprit.
Maki, shh. Now, Kato's trying to protect Maki. Now Maki's trying to protect Kato.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
Oh, so she's saying that even if he did switch the bodies, technically he would still have died from the poison, so technically she's still the Blackened. And they call it Babylon. But maybe Kuchi didn't drink the antidote. Maybe he acted like he did, but he never drank it.
When you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
The poison said eventually, that's true. And eventually could be like 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days, 2 months, so you know, you never know.
I don't understand.
And maybe that's why he's in the robot 3 years. You imagine I will slowly kill you. Someday you will die. 10 years later, damn it. I thought it would be sooner. 84 years, you imagine? I told you I would get you. And then it's like, there's like this 90-year-old and they're like, well, they're 90, of course they're gonna die now. Oh my goodness. So she still thinks that she killed, so that's probably why Kaido's in the robot, because he's so weak from the poison he can't move on his own. It's been 382 years later. Listen, if somebody said, hey, take this poison, it will allow you to live for 300 years, but at the same time the poison will also kill you in 300 years, I'd be like, psh. So it's confirmed it's Kato. I think it is Kato. Maki, are you trying to protect Kato? Well, we already know there's a relationship between the two. If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away.
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I think they both died. I think they both died in the press. I
guess that's how things turned out.
But then who would be operating the robot, though? That would be the only thing. If they're both dead, who would be operating the robot? It is possible that there is no one. That's exactly, like maybe they uploaded their brains into the robots? Like they uploaded like an AI version of themselves?
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote!
Oh, I'm sorry. They're not that smart. I don't know, I just saying. How could you? Pebbles are ultimates. I thought ultimates are supposed to be really smart. Look at Hero. He was really smart and he was an ultimate. How could you say such a thing?
There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Ah, I thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kato. Looks at Shirogane. Oh. Listen! She's smart at her own craft. She's like street smart, but not book smart. But what if there aren't actually ultimates, like fake memories? Maybe. They might not even be ultimates. Maybe they're just 16 random kids. What are you, a good cosplayer? What are you, useful thought? I can make a pretty dress! I understand how she feels, but if Kato is the culprit, why did he agree to Kuchi's plan? Unless it was Kato's plan and not Kuchi's. I can't imagine that Kato would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I believe that. I truly believe it. Again, because he wanted to take the Blackened off of Maki and make himself the Blackened. So then again, if he killed Kuchi, he would become the Blackened and then Maki would get off. I mean, would you put it past that? I mean, no, I would not put it past. No. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
Exactly. Yeah, yeet!
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about?
Man, I've never seen her make that face. She's actually, like, confused and shocked. What?
Impossible. That's impossible.
I mean, she wasn't there to check the bottle or anything.
There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
I'm gonna have to fight Maki, aren't I? Big confusion. I'm gonna have to fight Maki in the last little, like, bit. Yeah, I think. Oh, I like her outfit.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. no other possibility. What do you know?
Yeah, damn, it is a pretty nice outfit.
I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. I was at the
like a
scene,
Robin Hood kind of thing.
so I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted
damn, I
to
forgot
believe
that was
I
a
didn't
whole-
kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore.
Oh god, oh my god! Oh, I did really bad that one.
I
No
was
one's
at the
signed,
scene.
it's fine.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now.
What is the thing though?
I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Headed to the antidote.
It ends here!
I did it! I did it! Yes!
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Thank you, Bubbles. Thank you. Thank you. You know, thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
Actually, I think when I did the fever time or whatever it is, I think I actually screwed myself over and made it worse.
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together.
And the only way Kaito would trust Kuchi is if Kuchi built up trust in Kaito. And that's the only way to build up trust was to give him the antidote.
Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life.
Because he knew if he didn't take the antidote, Maki would be seen as the Blackened. So he did it again to protect Maki.
That's just Kaito's character. And Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate.
Still don't think
in
Kuchi.
Kokichi's
No.
plan.
Again, yeah, he's very smart. I never doubted that Kuchi was smart. Again, I think Kuchi's a very smart person, but again, he used people to get to the end goal. And I still don't think using people is a nice quality of a person. Again, yes, he's very smart, and yes, what he did was great, and he got at Monokuma, like he got under Monokuma's skin. But I still don't agree with him. Technically, he used Kaito, because technically Kato's gonna be seen as a Blackened and died. And then he used Goomba, and Goomba was found as a Blackened and died. So he's used a bunch of people and gotten them killed because he uses people as tools. He sees people as tools and pawns and anything. Back when did the bitch Gremlin do? The bitch Gremlin might be dead already. Kuchi's a great character design. She still doesn't mean exactly. Like the character design is great, but when it comes to like if people are like, who's your favorite character? Like even though I like the character design, I think the character design is awesome. As a character, as a whole, he's not my favorite.
Didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
I don't care if he's dead. What do you mean?
He went so far as to give up his life just to create this mystery?
He caused the death of. Oh, that's what you're saying. So you don't care if he's dead. He caused. Yeah, no, that's what we've been saying. Like he caused the death of so many other people. Again, he might not have been the one who pulled the trigger, but he pushed people and he manipulated people. He was very manipulative. Is the word.
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious.
Oh my goodness.
Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what.
I think Kuchi's a great character, but I hate it. And yeah, so you're like me, Run. That you think Kuchi's a great character, like design-wise, but you just hate him because of what he's done to probably other characters and stuff like that. So you're like me a little bit.
But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma.
Is it really gonna turn into this thing where it's like all like, well, maybe it's this, or maybe it's that, or maybe it's this? Is he literally gonna beat around the bush? Yeah, exactly. Why don't we just open up the robot? So, did somebody bring their hammer? Can I borrow somebody's hammer real quick? I need to punch a robot. Another split, maybe?
I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
See, that makes the whole like thing like he just sees them as pawns.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
No, Naganoka's like, no. Listen here, child. Listen here. Listen, I would still kill all of you. No. I like the no. Like Mama Bear came in like, no, sweetheart. I would still kill you. That's the rules of the game. We don't break rules around here, sweetheart.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
Because Monokuma knows now. Monokuma, I think, has figured it out.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives.
So either way, Monokuma wins. He gets a punishment. If we get it right, he gets a punishment. But if we get it wrong, he gets to kill everybody. So either way, he wins. The true victim is the friends we made along with. Oh my God, poor Goomba, my precious boy. I know. I mean, you're not wrong, Connie. You're not wrong.
If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
I mean, he's got a point. Redeemed up. Hold it down. I mean, he's got a point. How can the killing game function if Monokuma doesn't know who the victim and who the killer is? Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
Oh, so Kaito, so he's actually working with Kaito, so he's actually gonna help Kaito make Monokuma more confused. Wait, are we gonna is this how chapter 5 ends? I swear to God, if I push this button, if it's like, get next time on chapter 6, I'm gonna be like, ugh. If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth. I mean, what's the point of trying to end the killing game when he got killed when he got killed half of the cast by trying to do that? I mean, that's true. That's true. And yeah, he did kind of get a lot of people killed. Yeah, again, like I said, he might have not pulled the trigger, but it's like the same thing. Like he didn't pull the trigger, but he gave a vulnerable person the gun. So by doing that, he's an accomplice. Like he's not actually the murderer, but accomplice. Comic time? I don't. Oh, you mean the manga time? Maybe. I don't know. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit.
Maybe?
I will show you the truth.
It's manga time.
You can't deny.
Manga time. Yep. Next time on Danganronpa V3, does Kuchi get his justice search? Skato Stay Live. Tune in to see next time. I would swear. That'd be the worst cliffhanger. I'd be so upset. Electro bomb and an exile inside the hangar. Where did the culprit shoot Kuchi? What opened the shutter and got inside the hangar would be the robot. Manga time, let's go! And on the next episode, no, it's not this. Not this. Wait, what did Kuchi take from the culprit? Oh, the antidote. Amagi left his weapon. She drank the antidote. What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? Why was Kuchi dragged along the ground? Who was put in the hydraulic press? Well, that would be Kaito. Who's last? What evidence did the culprit flush on the toilet? Wait, where am I missing it? What am I missing? What is it? I see the electro bomb, but I'm like trying to figure out where it goes. Who actually drank the antidote? Maki left. What weapon did Kuchi take? Take out. Is it the bomb? Oh, that's where it goes? That's not what I was expecting. That's open. That's the antidote. Hit the exile. And trail of blood. Okay, so... What did Kuchi take from the culprit? Would have been the antidote, right? So the antidote, and then hitting the exiles would have been way back here. At least I think it would. What did Maki hit with the electro hammer? Would be this. And I need to find the trail of blood would be down, way down here. Way down here. Why was Kuchi dragged along the ground? Trail of blood? That makes sense. And the culprit in the press. So who was first in the press was the culprit, right? Who was in the press first was the culprit. Kato killed Kuchi. He's now best boy. He's got a promotion. He got promoted very fast. Drink the antidote. What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? Who actually drank the antidote? Culprit drank the antidote. Assembling the crossbow. That would have been way back here. Who was hit by the second arrow? No, it's all the way back here. Where did the culprit shoot Kuchi? Hell yeah, Kato best boy. Goomba still will be my precious boy though. Kato might be best boy, but Goomba will always still be precious boy. Now the blood makes sense. Why it was on it. That's true. That does make sense. Because of both their blood, because they both been hit. Where did the culprit shoot Kuchi? I think it was way back here. There we go. I was gonna say I think it was like way back when he put the whole bow together. Kuchi in the press would be all the way here. No, one more. Who was put in the hydro last? Kuchi. Goomba assembled the crossbow. The culprit's left arm. What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? Not the bathroom. What evidence did the culprit flush down the toilet? Wait, oh no, what blocked Kuchi? It would be back here. Who was hit by the second arrow? There we go. You leave best boy out of- I'm sorry, oh my god, I'm sorry. So aggressive. So aggressive. 3 arrows. Who was hit by the first arrow? What do you mean 3 arrows? Oh, what evidence was left in the bathroom would be the 3 arrows, right? What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? The 3 arrows. Kuchi's back would be all the way back here. Who was hit by the first arrow? Maki fired. Kuchi's back. Kuchi's clothes flushed down. That would be all the way over here. And then Kuchi's right arm. I would think this would be way up here. Arrow in the back. I used to be a hero like you, till I took an arrow in the back.
This is the
Sounds like you almost
truth of
shouldn't
the
be able to
case.
move. I mean, you shouldn't be able to. Depending on where it got shot in the
Let's go
back.
over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together.
Meat on the bone, tooth and muscle. I mean, maybe.
Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab.
Maybe it's more like the shoulder blade he got hit in.
She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab.
This is dance time.
The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight.
Damn, I wonder whose jacket that is. I wonder. I know it's... I think I've seen that somewhere. Pebbles? All the dancing.
Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom.
Oh my god!
However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way.
Yes.
She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal.
So
and climbed
colorful.
inside.
Finally, Kuchi is dead. We can celebrate. Yes! Pizza party in the Discord. Celebrate good times. Come on. Oh my goodness.
She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
Oh my god, that is so trippy to look at on the OBS.
Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him.
I like how his jacket jacket is space? Oh, what do you mean? Oh, like the little like stars inside the jacket? I do like the jacket though. I mean, it makes sense for the astronaut.
Aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exasalt with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard.
Here's Maki!
The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exasol stepped inside.
So Kato is death, Kuchi is maybe alive, and I have two kids. No, Kuchi, so right now it's believed that Kato killed Kuchi. No, Kato is the one to believe to be alive.
Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exasol to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exasol. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
I want a couple with peps. Oh, who guilty? Kato at the moment.
The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise.
That's what we believe. So we believe Kuchi is dead and Kato killed him.
To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it.
I mean, it is kind of just a little obvious, but again, you never know. There might be some twist that we don't see coming. At least have one child, and that is Himiko. I mean, at least you have one. That's true. Well, Kato is a naked gray man in this comic, so we can pretty sure. I mean, yeah, I know. But I'm just wondering if there's gonna be like another twist of Kato being black and unshown, and that's true. But also Kato. Well, no, he drank the antidote. That's right. Also, Kabab might live. I mean, I'm pretty sure Kabab will be fine.
The Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game.
Very specific, naked gray man. I mean the jacket. It might be the jacket, or maybe it's the hair. I think something just gives it away.
Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar.
Maybe it's the way, you know, you're right. It's the way he stands. That's what it is, Pebbles. You're right. Suppose it's posture. So it wasn't the antidote.
Thus,
no, you'll see.
Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it.
No, I think it's his hand that gave it away. Oh, okay. You know, you're also right. I can see it right in the knuckles. Those are nice, nice knuckles.
Kokichi drank down all of the antidote, while the culprit and Maki watched in horror.
Okay, come on, Kuchi, drink it. Drink it live. You drink it and live.
Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave.
Ew, that
After
cherry
Maki had
flavor.
left, Kokichi took out another weapon.
I have a feeling that it's that ew, like lemon. Lemon. I have a feeling it tastes like that disgusting medicine cherry taste.
An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place.
Great.
After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan.
I feel like it tastes like the medicine that's supposed to taste like bubblegum, but it really, oh yeah, like sometimes when you go to the dentist and they're like, oh, this toothpaste is bubblegum flavor, and you're like, that's not bubblegum flavor. I don't know what kind of bubblegum you've been chewing, but that ain't bubblegum.
But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail.
That's the spawn from hell's dentist.
In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time.
God, Pepto-Bismol tastes awful. It's so
They
chalky.
had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike 9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined.
I mean, it works, but it does not taste good. Chocolate, yeah. Have you never had Pepto-Bismol? Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie.
Imagine eating chalk from school and just a powdery. Oh no! I think you would just choke on the dust alone. It would get your throat would get so dry.
While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see.
I would have a stroke watching this thing come down closer to my face. I'd have an anxiety attack.
Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously.
You know how hard that would be to do that at the exact same time and not like bump the camera on accident?
The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim.
This man needs some sun. I'm just gonna say, this man needs some sun. This guy hasn't seen sun in years while also dying, yes. Yeah, I guess again, he was affected by poison, so you know he's probably weak and shaky. Yeah, same poor Kato. Yeah, poor Kato. My son needs some
The would-be
sun.
victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera.
He's been playing League in his mom's basement. Oh, so that's why he's toxic. And now it makes sense
Kokichi
now.
had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation.
See, I'll Supreme later of his ring team.
He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim.
Grape juice. But I'm more of a cranberry juice. It looks more like cranberry juice to me. Oh no, how? Oh no, how sad. I can't believe Coochie is dead. How sad. Whatever will we do? I'm crying. This is the face of sadness. Everybody's like, yes, he's dead. I want some milk. Why do you want milk? Looks like strawberry milk. Oh my god, I want strawberry milk now. I love strawberry milk. Now
alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again.
Choking on my tears. Coochie's dead.
This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body.
You crying right now, Run? Anyways.
But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way.
Oh, somebody died anyways.
It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve.
Wait, is he actually naked? I don't know.
This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out.
I mean, they did do a good job making it very hard for Monokuma to figure out this murder.
With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes.
Oh yeah, because Kato was still wearing clothes when he was in the hydraulic press. He wasn't naked.
Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
Okay, good. That would just a little bit, would be a little awkward. He opens up the cockpit to the robot and just hears naked Kato. It's like, yeah, that'd be a little awkward.
The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
I don't know if I like that picture of him. I just want to see punishment. I know, Mudkip, we're getting there, Splooshy. We're getting there. We're almost there.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh? Wait, he's still playing along? Wait, he's still trying to fight it? Why is he still trying to fight it? Coochie is dead. Yes, Coochie is dead. Coochie is big dead.
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it? But it's wrong.
I don't think it's wrong, unless they're both dead. The only thing that can make it wrong would be if they're both dead.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
No, let's salute to Kaito. They can't both be dead. That's true. Because then there would technically be no black. Well, no, because Monokuma wouldn't. Well, no, Monokuma would know. Well, no, yeah, because he would know that somebody's piloting the. Like, if he knew, like, if, what do you call it? If both of them were dead, he would know. But by somebody being in the robot and not knowing who's in the robot, he knows one of them is alive. Well, so also someone. That's true. Someone is in the robot.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth. Oh, wow, I didn't notice how big. They're huge. We're like Gundam. Well, not as big as a Gundam. Why are there no cameras in them? I'm sure that Kato is inside that robot. So why is Kato still fighting me? That's what I'm curious about. Why is he still fighting this? Is this about Monokuma, or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you?
I mean, we kind of do. We have the clothes, we have the arrows.
You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up.
If it is Kato, though, he's doing a really good job acting like Coochie. Because again, they have two totally different personalities.
So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Oh, so what he's saying is that the body switch never happened, and Kuchi tried to look like there was a switch, tried to make it look like there was a switch, but there actually wasn't, and he just paused the camera, paused the hydraulic press, and then just continued it to make it look like Kaito still died, or to make it look like there's a body switch, but Kaito actually still died. Kaito has been studying since he went, since he did, yeah. I mean, maybe, but, Kuchi started to fight, but Kuchi's like, shut the fuck up! Splat.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay.
I don't like this, because technically he's right. He could have technically made it look like the body switched, but actually not switched them.
This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
That's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure on one small boy.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma.
I mean, he's right, you got a point.
What will the results of this voting time be?
Wow, what a bootleg Makoto! Oh, I'm out. Believe in shoes. I believe in shoes.
If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see, so that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. So he's trying to ruin, like, find a loophole in the killing game that literally destroys the entire game. That's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Oh my god, are we actually voting?
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
I feel like we're about to make a mistake. Imagine we're wrong and we all die. No. But here's the thing. So say we say it's Kaito. So say, for instance, we all vote Kaito. And then Monokuma was like, that's correct. Kaito was the black-headed. But then the robot opens up and it's like, oh, actually it was me. And it shows it's Kuchi. Then technically Monokuma got it wrong. And then Monokuma couldn't technically go back because he already said that Kaito was the black-head. He can't be like, oh wait, Kuchi was the black-head. He can't change. Once he said Kato's the black-head, he can't go back on his words. So they could technically like make Monokuma mess up here. It's voting time! So I'm thinking that's what now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic, it's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito, not as a detective, but as shoes.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before
Oh my
we
god,
vote.
he's gonna ask them all to lie.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
What is happening? I was thinking about shoes.
Let's pin this down.
Just think about that.
Who was inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
I mean, he's got a point technically. You know, Kuchi would do whatever he needed to keep himself alive, though. Kato's trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth. So they need to lie. They need to win by lying this game. They need to win by lying, so they can't technically tell the truth. What if the mastermind, I don't know, what if the mastermind, that would be interesting. If Kato's the mastermind, I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for this. So to put my faith in him, this is the only way. We gotta lie. Everything that we determined up till now, what if I turned it all on its head? But then Monokuma, Yes, I need to. But Monokuma would know then.
Let's pin this down.
What am I using?
Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
Maybe the murder video?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one.
Not the video. Okay, so what is it? Monokuma doesn't know how the culprit is rely on the deduction, so I have to do what I believe. We have to lie?
Let's pin this down.
No idea. Kuchi's clothes.
Who is
poison.
inside that
Kato's
exisal?
clothes.
Kaito, right?
Wait.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
I hate you, Bear. I would never die. I guess we have an immortal hell in our hands. Of course. Don't you laugh at me, Pebbles. However, he's relying on my deductions. Wait. What? What do you mean, what? Don't stogie me. Wait, he's relying on his own deductions, so what deduction did Shoes come up with that Monokuma can't rely on? I'm trying to- I need to see the evidence again.
We can't let it in.
Listen, it's fine. I need to see the evidence again. What one is deduction that Shoes made? Murder video? Monophile
Kaito,
did
right?
look pretty. So I did try Monophile. I
what you
tried
said,
lying
isn't
with it, and I tried telling the truth with it, and that didn't work. No. I wonder when your perk. I don't think the perk works on this question, Pebble.
All right, let's pin this down.
Kokichi's the one.
I swear to God. We're just gonna process of elimination is a wondrous thing. Lies? I think we have to lie. Yeah, I think we have to lie. No. Oh my God. I'm trying to lie. So what have we tried so far? Maybe lying about Kuchi's disappearance. Maybe. Oh. I just broke the game. Lie harder.
All right, let's pin this down.
Oh.
Who is inside
that's a good
exisal?
point, Ron. That's a good point. Because if we say that we've seen Kuchi somewhere, then Monokuma will backpedal.
I'll reveal the truth.
Runs the one with the big brain. That makes sense.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't
Yeah,
lie for you anymore.
that makes sense. I mean, that makes sense, Ron, now that you think about it. Now that I think about it, because again, like, if we said that, like, hey, we actually have seen Kuchi, like, we've been lying this whole time that, like, we haven't seen Kuchi, but we actually have seen Kuchi, then, you know, that it makes sense. Definitely what I said. No, that makes sense. It was just hard because, like, nothing really made sense. I knew we had to lie, I just didn't know with what information.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
But will they believe him? I know they have a lot of trust in Shoes, but with all the evidence so far, will they believe Shoes?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this.
This is the worst acting I have ever seen. This man has lie all written all over his body. This is the worst.
I have to tell the truth.
It's the worst. If this is truly Kato and the robot, he will come out now. He won't let this happen. Maybe, but again, remember, they're trying to trick Monokuma Durgan. So actually, this might be working. I'm cringing. It was the worst lie I've ever seen.
Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
You can hear the lies in his voice. Oh my God, it is so bad.
Hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
He sounds like me when I lie. Like, I have a horrible time lying. I'm the worst liar. I can't lie for crap. I have a bad
I'm so
poker
sorry,
face.
Kibo, but it's true.
Really? I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kato is trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin this class trial. Because again, he's trying to ruin the class trial. So it doesn't matter if we win or lose, we just have to stump Monokuma. Doesn't matter if we win or lose. If Kato is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kato, I believe in what he's trying to do. If I was there, I wouldn't say anything, but in my mind, I would be like, stop the exactly. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. Because again, if we can take down Monokuma, the game ends. The game is over. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine, I'll just lie. Because again, Monokuma is going to go with whatever Shu says. Because literally, he has no evidence. He doesn't even know anything, so he's going to go off whatever Shu says.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito!
Stop it! That's enough!
Huh?
It's over.
Wait, really? He stopped them? Why?
If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right,
He doesn't want to risk the group. You're right. He doesn't want to risk the group because, again, like Monokuma said, the rules are the rules. So if they get it wrong, no matter if Monokuma's wrong, if they get it wrong, they still die. So it doesn't matter if Monokuma's right or wrong. As long as if the group gets it wrong, they're still dead. And Kaito doesn't want to risk that. He's got a new jacket. I was going to say, where does he get all these jackets? Oh my god, the last lie had me cringing so hard. So I kind of get it. Because again, they were trying to stun Monokuma, but again, like Monokuma said, no matter if Monokuma's right or wrong about who the Black End is, if they get it wrong, they'll still get punished either way. So, and Kaito, again, Kaito loves the group too much. Kaito just died. Oh.
You'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Oh, Kaito. See, Kaito cares about people. That's also the...
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time.
I don't think Monokuma's gonna allow him to explain.
All right, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it?
He is best
I'm the
boy.
one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else.
Thank you. He's like, thank you, Kaito. You've done a great service. Oh, what happens if I do?
So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then.
I know it won't do anything.
The
I'm still gonna vote
heart-racing
for him.
excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off.
This is my last. This is my last little jab at the. I'm just gonna take. You know I'm gonna take it.
It's no use. It's no use.
It won't let me vote for him.
It's no use. It's no use.
I feel betrayed by the video game. This was my last justice against Kuchi and it won't even let me have it. It is no use. Really, game? Really? God damn it.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the results.
It's no use. I can see that. Who's playing the game here, Shoes? You or me? You or me? Wait, what happens if the rest of the class votes for Kuchi, though? That'd be funny. Oh, never mind. Monokuma, you bitch. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Imagine we voted Shiro for no reason. And imagine they didn't say, it's no use. It's no use to actually let you vote for Shiro. Oh, the mud. Then you die. Oh my goodness. I mean, you only die if you don't vote, from what I've seen. You can't vote in this, wait, you can't vote in this trial because there are too little people. Ah, I see. Don't vote for Coot. Oh, well, Shiro's fine. Exactly.